Anyway, I just realized something with the Pokedex and all that. Since it's in Japanese, they're using the metric system, and they're measured by meter. Just a slight difference for me. I generally know how to think about the metric system. It's just not as easily visible in my head as the other system. That shall not be named. It's not my fault. Hey, look, it's not my fault that the Englishman who came up with it had a foot fetish. No, trust me. Feet are a much better way of measuring things. Just trust me on this one. I assure you. Alright, so now we actually have our second member of the team, Clefairy, Smiley Face, and right now I think they just have Pound and Growl. I'm very thankful I know as much about Pokemon as I do to get through this. And we could start fighting other trainers. Here in this grass, I believe we could have caught Nidorans, male and female, as well as Jigglypuffs, but I don't need them. I did kind of want to use at least a Nidoking or a Nidoqueen, because they're cool Pokemon. But for what I'm planning with these games, I couldn't justify it. If I was just focused on a normal playthrough of these games, maybe next time. Maybe if I decide to do Let's Go. Which I'm kind of on the fence about. Oh, hey, we get to see Jigglypuff. Because I am kind of curious about Let's Go. I think it would be fun to do. It's just I don't have the games, and I don't know if I want to get them. Well, you're a funny little lad, Jigglypuff. A little less. But you know what? I'm funnier. Debatable, but let's keep going with this fight. I'm gonna send out Ivysaur. Definitely not gonna sing twice in a row. Alright, so not great because we weren't able to do the whole fight, and I'm pretty sure they're still asleep, and I don't have any awakenings. So back to the Pokemon Center we go. But I'm gonna go to the left because there's a store there. Just get an escape rope or something. Get the escape rope here. One for now. I'm not gonna need it for Mount Moon, but just in case for later. I don't remember what's what. For the status effects, like this is an awakening because, I mean, this is an antidote because those are 100 Poke, but I'm pretty sure that's Repel. But these other two, I got no clue. Okay, 3 Pokeballs, 5 potions. 5 potions should be good, but let me get a couple more Pokeballs just for later. And you know what, 3 more potions, can't hurt. I'm not going to be too worried about it because it's not like I'm doing a Nuzlocke or anything. I just don't want to have to retread through grounds I've already covered. You know, I can't really justify why I'm getting a Clefairy on my team other than I want to. Just a little bit of an indulgence for me. Because most of the other Pokemon I'm going to be choosing on this playthrough are going to be good Pokemon, except for maybe Fearow. But the Fearow thing is a necessity, I assure you. That's going to do a lot. Alright, time to switch to Ivysaur. Just get something, man. Just get something for the Clefairy. Wait a minute, I have TMs. But they're probably not good TMs. That's the worst part. I don't know what any TMs are, so I just have to run a whole gambit. Like the one I got from Brock, probably Rock Tomb. Don't completely remember. But I can't use any of that for my team. I need the song. Please give me the song. I need to relax. I thought it would help. It's not helping in the slightest! You know, Gen 1's not my favorite soundtrack for the Pokemon games. There's a lot of good soundtracks throughout the series, and this is a great soundtrack, but it's probably not my favorite, not even top 3. Maybe not even top 5 in terms of mainline gens and whatever soundtracks they bring. But in terms of the generation with the best remixes, I think Gen 1 is probably on top. Because I mean, you have the Fire Red and Leaf Green soundtrack, which not a lot of people like in comparison. Some people don't think they translated too well in that version. I love it, but again, I'm biased. I grew up with that game specifically, so whatever. But then you've also got Pokemon Stadium. I love that soundtrack. I mean, sure, it's very MIDI. It's a very MIDI soundtrack, but for what it is, I feel like for what they could do on an N64, and for what the sound font they have, they did a fantastic job. And then you've got Let's Go, which I haven't played, but I've heard some of the soundtrack, and it sounds very good. It reminds me of... It gives me some heavy original anime vibes with some of the music, maybe because it's orchestrated, I don't know. And then even at that, there's the anime, which has a bunch of remixes of the original games. And some original tunes, which are also really good at times. And there's also other spin-offs, I assume, maybe the pinball game. But yeah, I would probably say Gen 1 has some of the best remixes of the series. Like, pretty much every time they redo the soundtrack in some way, it's always a banger. Even, like, Smash Bros. Like, okay, first game, the Saffron City remix, that's fine. But then you get to Melee, and you get the Ruby and Sapphire Battle remix. Oh, I love that song. The entire Shrek movie. Didn't know that until I saw memes about it. Why am I trying to fight a Geodude with a Scratch? So I am just trying to train Clefairy up now. Not too much, but enough that they can hold their own in fights. And then after that, I'll keep them in the front of my party. If I need to switch out to Ivysaur, I will. Spearow is here along for the ride, because I might end up just catching a Fearow later, but we have a Spearow just in case. A lot of Geodudes. Not a problem, because I can run from them, just... Take my time, take my rocks, take my money, take my fucking patience. How many more experience points do I need? I can check that, right? Oh, level 11, cool. It's a very weird thing when the trainers are moving into screen, and you can kind of see the top of their head, and it's still kind of red. It's Game Boy limitations, it's fine. It's just a fun thing to notice. I mean, well, is it the Game Boy, or is it the coloring that the Game Boy player is doing? But hey, look, the Pokemon are green. It's kind of neat. Everything is green, really, except for Red himself. But now he's green. Red, blue, red, green, blue, green, red, green, blue, red, blue, green. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. I've hardly left the first room of Mountain Moon. I'm already going nuts. Excuse me for a moment. I need to do something real quick. While I do that, go ahead and enjoy the staring contest of Clefairy and Geodude. And the winner is no one. Who would have saw it coming? I love a good interruption. Paris, what the? What? I didn't know I could show up here. I mean, I knew I could show up at Mount Moon, but not this floor. Well, I'm not going to use you, but it's nice to see you. And he gets me a level 12. Thank you, Paris. Pretty sure this is the right way. I think this is a Nugget or a TM. Maybe a Firestone? Moonstone? Alright, we should be ready. This is the first Team Rocket grunt. It always weirded me out that they have whips. I get why, because it's like they're whipping their Pokemon, but it's weird seeing people with weapons in Pokemon. Actually, yeah, because it would... With criminal gangs in Pokemon, I'm surprised where it's just, hey, I'm gonna steal your Pokemon, now fight my Pokemon, and if you lose, I'm gonna take your Pokemon. Rather than just being them pulling out a gun, it's like, hand them over. You can't do shit about this. I mean, they do have guns in the anime. There was that one episode that we didn't get to see because there were a bunch of guns. But maybe we shouldn't think about that. Clefairy. Gotta love Sand Attack. It's always a great move. Well, you know what? I'm getting Spearow out. I'm gonna get him some levels. And if he dies here, fuck all. Just have B in it. Alright, good job, Spearow. I'm gonna switch to Clefairy again to get some extra experience points. It's just a Rattata. Spearow can probably take him on. No. No, they can't. Yeah. Okay, we're not gonna use Spearow again. We're just going to get Clefairy in and out for the experience. And Supersonic. Great. Good it. Well, we are... Oh, that did a lot. That did a lot for just a Leech Seed. Oh, boy. Yeah! Am I about to lose to a fucking level 11 Zubat? Oh, we stepped out of confusion. Alright, we got some buffs. No, I'm not as confused. And it... He's gone! He's gone! He's dead! Unbelievable! I just got... I got rolled by a Zubat! Who was 8 levels weaker than me. No, this isn't happening. No. I was like, no, Ivysaur won't hit himself 3 times in a row. I don't need to use Leech Seed. I'll be fine. He tried to Supersonic me again, the bastard. Well, I don't think so. That's right, Clefairy. Get him. Get him. Okay, so now this is a problem, because if anyone has a Geodude, we're screwed. So, you know what? I'm just gonna go ahead and use our little escape rope. I'm really glad I bought this. Again, it's not a big deal if we lose, and we're still going to have to retread ground, but it's better to do that sooner than later. Plus, I don't want to lose money from losing a match, or have the fact that I lost a match looming over my head. Although these are the situations where I really wish I had Fly or something, because now I have to go all the way back. This is something I never liked. There's no mart around there, so you just have to go all the way back to Pewter City, just if you want to buy a potion, or another escape rope, anything like that. But hey, I'm glad at least Clefairy was able to take out that Zubat no problem. Alright, give me the escape rope. I'm gonna buy 3, just so I never have to come back here. I can't buy 3, I'll buy 2. There's something very charming about the look of this game, despite being a Game Boy game and being kind of blurry, especially for me, who's playing on a bigger screen, just completely zoomed in. I kind of envy the people who are watching this on Twitch who just have the sidebar, don't have it in theater mode or full screen, anything like that. Maybe in 160p to get the true experience. You ever do that? You ever watch a Twitch stream in 160p just because it makes some older games look better? Like, if you're watching at, say, 900 or 1080p, a stream, and they're playing some sort of FMV game from the past on like a Sega CD or something, try switching to a lower resolution rate, like 160, maybe 360, 240 even. It might make it look better. I could fight the Zubat, but I'm more interested in getting through the Mount Moon without going back to a Pokemon Center again. Oh, wait a minute. Wait, no, it was a dead end to begin with! I've played this game before. I've gone through Mount Moon many times. I should know this. Gotta go all the way back with these encounter rates. It might just be faster to use an escape rope. Oh, level 13. Come on, give me something. That's either Sing or Double Step, I think. May as well test it out. Oh, this is probably Sing, right? Missed? Alright, yeah, it's Sing. if it's missing, it's Sing. Cool, so we have a way to put Pokemon to sleep, so Clefairy can kind of fight on its own now. Playing this is a non-experience. To be honest, I'm not really trying to learn what the characters are or oh, hello. I'm not trying to learn what the characters are or anything, I'm just trying to vibe with the game. I remember where everything is position-wise. Geodude. Oddish! So let's put it to sleep, make sure it doesn't poison me or anything. Nice and easy. I'm not going to switch because I don't know what's coming out. Wait a minute. No, I guess I should have it on Switch just in case. And that's a Bellsprout. Just use Growth. Use it again, which would be good if it wasn't going to die in this next hit. Tough luck. But hey, new Pokemon, new level. Things are looking up for Clefairy. I think I'm being fine with Clefairy and Ivysaur, but Spearow is very much level 8 still. Probably just gotta do better to catch a Fearow later on. Although if I do need a Pokemon to fly, I think I could still use the Spearow. This place always confused me as a kid, unsurprisingly. I never bothered to remember to learn layouts, even if I was just there. I kept thinking, oh, well, we're at the ladder where I first went, and I accidentally went again, which was a dead end. I kept thinking, oh, well, this is the first entrance here, so this has to be the right way. It's an entrance, why wouldn't it go anywhere? If it wasn't a Rattata, I would try to risk Sing, but I can take these guys out in maybe 2 shots. That was a crit, wasn't it? Nope. Okay. And I could keep going, but I'd rather not risk it, so let's get... It's probably gonna be Rattata. You know what? Let's use Spearow. It's a Zubat, but Spearow's still pretty good for that. Better than Ivysaur, so I made a good choice there. The dreaded Supersonic returns, and he's back and better than ever. Please don't hit yourself again. Alright, snapped out of confusion. Good. Every time I have spent a turn confused, I've hit myself. It's okay, Spearow, I believe in you. You can do this. If you level up, if you beat this battle and you level up after it, I will make sure to grind for you. But only on wild Pokemon. In my own spare time. Alright, now you gotta level up from it, or you gotta disappoint me. Alright, fine, I'll raise you to the level I need you for. And you learn Sand Attack, I think. Good for you, man. Tough man. Let's go, tough man. You wanna see the tough man? Alright, Clefairy, I want you to look at it. Good, alright. Get that experience of looking at him, and now I'll swap to Ivysaur. It's a matter of knowing who you need for what. And hikers are usually gonna have Geodudes, maybe an Onyx, maybe a Machop. I still can't believe that a lone Pidgey, and especially that Zubat we came across that just supersonicked and destroyed my Ivysaur, were much astronomically bigger threats than Brock ever was in this playthrough. Not even because they had a type advantage. Well, I think Leech Seed did. I mean, Leech Life did. Nah, I'm not gonna fight him. Leave him be. He only has so much life in him before he evolves. Hey. It's weird how when you talk to them, the music doesn't start until you finish talking to them, or at the end of the text. Oh, Eradicate. But if they see you, then the music starts immediately. Oh, that was good. But that was the thing. I just want to make sure that none of my Pokemon die here. I'm fine with taking some damage. I have potions, but I don't have revives, and I don't think I get those till Okay, that's not strong. I'm gonna get Ivysaur. I just don't want any of my Pokemon to faint since we don't have any revives. And I still don't want to take that much damage because we don't have that many potions. I mean, sure, I could heal. Oh, that thing worked wonders. Nice. Like, I have potions. I just don't know if I have enough potions for all of Mount Moon. So I want to make sure I can get through this without any problems. Like, if I have to return to a Pokemon Center one more time and go through all of Mount Moon again, it's gonna be unfortunate. And I think I do have a Repeller too that I could use. But I'm not, am I? Sometimes when I look at Geodude, I got really scared for a second because I thought my mic was muted. I thought I saw the yellow light on my mic. I'm like, oh god, have I been muted for a half an hour? After Pikmin 3, anything's possible. But sometimes I look at Geodude, Pokemon like that, and I'm just like, I want to throw him into a basketball hoop. Ball shape mean ball activity. Quick attack. That quick attack was really strong. I'm gonna switch to Ivysaur again, just to get the most out of my potions. If I only have 4 more, I gotta play a little more efficiently. I also don't have a lot of Vine Whips left either, so maybe don't use that. There is one battle coming up I'm a little afraid of. Zubat. Shit. Really should have switched to someone else for this. Okay, it's just Leech Life. Still not great. Not bad. One more hit. That's it. Tried to use Supersonic on me. Monitor your games. I remember in my Ultra Moon... Yeah, it was Ultra Moon. I had a Pokemon, I think it was my Mudsdale, and they had Own Tempo as an ability, which prevented them from getting confused. I didn't think it would be as good as it was, but it really did come through in a couple matches. And I really wish I had it for this game, because if there's one game where confusion is a big problem, it's probably Gen 1. Maybe Gen 3 or 4. So we're pretty much at the end of Mount Moon. I think it's just this guy, maybe one more trainer. We're mostly in the clear, as long as we can get past this fight. This guy has one thing I'm worried about, and that's him right there, that Grimer. Poison types aren't especially good right now, but, I mean, they do still have poison. Like, they could poison my team, and that might not be great. In fight. Out of the fight, I have antidotes. I just need to be careful. But thankfully, this is base Gen 1. This isn't the remakes where poison types actually have decent moves. Isn't that just a pleasant sound? Although I'll give it credit, Screech actually does sound like a Screech. But does that mean that's what you should use for it? Does that mean it's a pleasant sound? No. It's gonna be a Zubat. Coughing. Still not that bad, but let me try to put it to sleep. It just woke up, didn't it? Ah, well, that's tough. Gotta bust out another potion. Don't think it can use anything other than Tackle. Maybe Smog? I would have been pissed if that missed. But we're all good. Clefairy got through it. We got through it. And now we have our choice of either of these 2 fossils. And I don't really care which I get, because the thing is, when I was looking through teams and stuff, I kind of wanted to use the fossil Pokemon because I'm like, oh, water type, rock type, it could be good. But I have to wait till Cinnabar for that. And I could go to Cinnabar early. But honestly, I just looked into it and it's like, I mean, the fossil Pokemon are fine, but I have other options that I'd rather use, so I don't really care which it is. I will be using a fossil Pokemon eventually in Gen 1, but not until Fire Red. And we're out of Mount Moon.